After 2 months of tough overland travel, Antonio Pinedo, a US-bound migrant from Venezuela, is nearly there. He's just arrived in Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, across the border from El Paso, Texas. But given the current weather, this final stop on his long journey north may be the hardest.
The
current heat wave we're living through is terrible. There's a water shortage, we get dehydrated, and that gives you headaches and makes you vomit. And the sunburn, my lips are totally burned.
A record-breaking heatwave here is now entering its third week. Temperatures on this section of the US-Mexico border are forecast to rise this week as high as 43 degrees Celsius, a scorching 108 Fahrenheit. And with the migrant shelters of Ciudad Juarez filled past capacity, makeshift tents provided by the local government are providing life-saving shade for the most vulnerable. But even inside a tent, the midday heat is unbearable. Junior Vasquez has been at the border for 6 months. He says the past few weeks have been the worst of his stay.
Inside the tent, it's like an oven, and we're all inside melting like butter. You can't sleep, you can't do anything. We're like zombies. Not even in the hottest part of Venezuela do we get heat like this.
However, migrants like Junior must risk going out into the heat to provide for their families.
We go out to work, to earn money to eat. But I've nearly fainted being outside in this heat. My body clams up, I get shivers, I can't walk. You have to find a bit of shade to rest under because you feel you're going to faint.
James Young is the director of the United Nations High Commission for Refugees field office in Ciudad Juarez and says the changing global climate is only going to make migration more challenging.
Divided into two immediate factors. One is displacement itself. You know, there are more and more natural disasters that are causing displacement. But the second is that it's harder and harder to make a safe journey and arrive safely and integrate safely because you are exposed to the elements.
Despite the extreme weather, migrants continue to arrive here in this desert border region. They say overall conditions are worse in the countries they are fleeing. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, Ciudad Juarez, Mexico.